Hello, my dear students and viewers. Welcome to my channel, Scorpio class. So in this video, I have brought a very interesting and an important topic, that is sample question paper with the answers. That is the model question paper of SSLC examination, and this is of class 10 and of social science. Though this paper is of 23 March, like March and April month 2023, it's going to be very helpful for you all, as it's going to give you a clear idea and a picture of how the questions are going to be asked and what sorts of answers you are going to write, as this video is also going to provide you with the answers and its key points. So this is going to be very helpful for all the students who are going to appear the upcoming board examinations. So it's my suggestion and advice to stay tuned till end. Even though if the video is going to be a bit lengthier, stay tuned because it's going to be very helpful for you all. So let's get started. But before that, if you're new to my channel and watching my video for the first time, to subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so that you get the notifications of all the upcoming videos. So as said, this is social science model question paper with the solution of 2023, and it's going to give you a clear idea of how the board examination paper is going to be. So it's of maximum 80 marks. This is for English medium students. And the first main is of multiple choice questions. You will have 8 questions of 1 mark each, where you have a question and 4 options. So let's quickly check all the questions and answers and jump on to the next main. So to start with, first main, multiple choice questions. First one, the first princely state to accept subsidiary alliance is Nawab of Awadh, Nawab of Junagadh, Nizam of Hyderabad, of Sindhia, of Gwalior. And answer is option C, Nizam of Hyderabad. Second, Goa was merged into Indian Union in the year. You have 4 options and the right option is option B, 1961. In the year 1961. If you write the right answer, you get 1 mark. If not, it becomes wrong. And you have to select only one option. You cannot select any 2. Okay. Any one right answer has to be written. Going to the next one. Third question. Dr. D.M. Nanjundappa Committee was established with the objective to. There are 4 options and the right answer is option B, check regionalism. Next, truly the whole mankind is one was declared by dash. Again, 4 options and the right answer is option A, Pampa. Fifth question. Rajesh purchased a TV worth rupees 25,000. It broke down within 2 days. The TV company did not consider his complaint. He has to file a case in a dash. Again, 4 options are there and the right option is option A, District Consumer Forum. Okay, next. The best example for the conventional energy source among the following is. Answer is option D, natural gas. Next, Niti Aayog is headed by the Prime Minister, but the day-to-day administration is looked after by dash. Answer is option D, Vice Chairman. Okay, last question of the first main. That is 8th one. The Child Labor Prohibition and Control Act was enacted in the year. Option C, 1986 is the right answer. Okay, so I hope all these are there from your chapters. So be very careful. So this kind of questions could be asked for multiple choice questions. This was for 1 mark each. Now let's go to the second main. Answer the following questions in a sentence each. Again, you have 1 mark answer. You will be having 8 questions. You have to attempt all. There are no options here. Okay, so it's 1 line answer, 1 sentence answer. So question number is continued. So why did Wellesley introduce subsidiary alliance? Answer, to bring the Indian kings under control, expand British rule in India. This was the main objective. So you have written the main point and you get 1 mark. Next, what was the immediate cause for the First World War? Answer, the assassination of the Austrian prince Archduke Franz Ferdinand. So this was the immediate cause which broke out for First World War. Next, what is communalism? Split of the community on the basis of religion. It creates religious division resulting in mutual distrust and threat, staunch attachment to one's own religion. Here, 3 key points are given. You can write any one of it, but see that you're writing the complete sentence. Okay. Next, what is meant by prejudice? Answer, opinion about another person or community even before he gets to know them is known as prejudice. Next, what is Kala Baisakhi? Answer, the rain that occurs in West Bengal due to local temperature and winds during April and May. That's known as Kala Baisakhi. Next question, why are mangrove forests of Gangetic Delta called Sundarbans? Answer, the Sundari trees are found in plenty in these forests. The next, what is deficit budget? Answer, when the expenditure is more than the income, then it is known as deficit budget. Next, banks collect service charges from which type of bank accounts? Answer is current account. If you have a current account, then service charges are collected from you. Okay, so these were 1 mark questions, and these were the key points which were shared with you. If you're finding that it's going too fast, please have a pause on the video and just go through the answer once again. Okay, so here we have finished 1 mark answer. Now let's go to the next main, that is third main. Answer the following questions in 2 to 4 sentences or points each. So this will have 2 mark each. It is of total 16 marks. Okay, again here there are no options given up, but yes, internally you have options where you have in question number 17 itself, we have two questions given, and you have an option to attempt any one. Okay, so internal option is given over here. So let's read and check out. What measures are taken by the government of India to remove illiteracy, or what measures are taken to check terrorism in India? So in question number 17, you have these 2 questions, and whichever you know best, you can attempt any one. Okay, so it's of 2 marks. So obviously you will have to write at least 4 points or 4 sentences which is relevant, so that each point carries half mark. Okay, so this is how you are going to attempt. So let's see the first one, remove illiteracy. So answer, Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan was launched in 2001. Priority was given for education to physically challenged, women's education and awareness. In 1988, National Literacy Mission was started. Sakshara Bharat, education is made fundamental right. Right to education, 2009. Compulsory and free education for 6 to 14 years. Okay, so these are the points for the first part of the answer, that is Government of India to remove illiteracy. Now in this you can write any 4 points in a proper sentence. These are the key points given, so that will give you 2 marks. If you are selecting second question, check terrorism, then we have the answer here. The key points are here. India's policy is totally against terrorism. Central and state governments are venturing to control, protect men and property. Anti-terrorist forces are set up. Defense forces are pressed into throughout terrorism. Peace-loving nation against terrorism in world level. Okay, so these are the policies of India, you could say, to stop terrorism. So these are few points. Again, same thing here, it's given. You can write any 4 points, each will carry of half mark, and you will get a 2 mark score here. Next, going to next question. Again, you see here internal choice is given. So let's see both the questions. Social stratification is not commonly observed in all countries. Explain. Or second question is, explain the nature of riots. Okay, so let's see the first answer. Social stratification is not commonly observed. So why it is? Because you can see the varies in income, education, caste, color, sex, job, intellectual, low and high, opportunities, rich, poor, blacks and whites, slaves and owners. So these are some of the obstacles which comes, and it's not commonly observed. Social stratification is thus not observed because of these causes. Okay, so you need to write in sentence, not the words. These are just key points which are highlighted here, so that you remember the points. This is easy way to remember it, and then you can just explain it, how the income varies from one person to another. Everyone do not earn the same earning, and that is how you can write the whole. So again, any 4 points will elaborate into 2 lines and you will get the 2 mark here. Okay, now next, second answer here is destroying everything in their way, creation of chaos, led to large-scale loss, do not have any particular aim, serious challenges for law and order, provoking circumstances, uncontrolled behavior, uncivilized behavior, righteous mindset. Okay, this is the answer for key points for the second question. Again, any 4 points, you can take it from here, you can remember it, and you can elaborate and write, and you will get the entire perfect answer. Moving to next question, question 19. Here you see that there is no internal choice given, so you will have to attempt this question. The British used Indian Council Act of 1909 to divide and rule India. Justify. So you have to attempt this answer because there is no internal choice. Let's see the key points. Answer is the total number of central legislature members was increased to 60. The number of regional council members was also increased in the provinces. Representation of the regional council was allowed through election for the first time. In order to provide separate representation for Muslims, separate electorate college was created for Muslims. Okay. Again, here you write 4 points, you get half mark for each point and you will score 2 marks. Moving to next question. Again, you don't have any internal choice here, so you will have to attempt this. And the question is, what were the effects of the first war of Indian independence? What were the effects? Okay, let's see the points. The arrangements made by the company with the kings were accepted. Ambitious expansion plans had to be given up. A stable government had to be provided to Indians, not to interfere in religious matters. Peaceful rule was not possible without support, trust, and confidence. New route to freedom movement. East India Company's rule came to an end in India. Queen took over the administration of India. Okay, so these are the points. Again, you can write any 4 points which you remember and you can elaborate properly. You can write it so that you get a half mark for each point and it will give you 2 mark for 4 points. Okay, moving to next question. Again, here you don't have an option. So the question is, irrigation is very essential in India. Why? Answer, availability of water varies from region to region, varies from time to time. Rainfall in India is uncertain, unreliable, unequally distributed. Agriculture depends on irrigation. So again, these are only the key points given. So you need to elaborate it in a sentence or two at least, and you make it a proper sentence so that you get proper marks. Okay, so these are the main key points. So you can, it's very easy to remember this way. So you can take the help of these answers, and this is how you can prepare your other answers too. Let's quickly go to the next question. Again, this is a compulsory question because there is no option here. Okay, so the eastern coast of India is more prone to cyclones. Why? Answer, cyclones originate in the Bay of Bengal. Heating different in land and water. Humid, unstable air masses. Cyclones originate in Bay of Bengal and blow westwards. Sometimes they change the direction to the northwest, hitting Odisha or West Bengal. Occurrence in 2 periods, more frequently in October and November. So again, these are the main key points. Next question. What factors led to the Green Revolution? Answer, using high-yielding seeds, Dr. Norman Borlaug, an agricultural scientist, discovered high-yielding grains, achieved immense success in Mexico and Taiwan, regulated supply of water. Protection from diseases, high-yielding variety seeds, fertilizers and pesticides were used, irrigation facilities were expanded, used improved technology. So again, these are the key points, and this led to the Green Revolution. Again, any 4 points because it's a 2-mark question. Okay, next. If you're finding it going very fast, you can stop, you can pause it, and you can go through the answer again. Okay, my dear viewers. Next question. What are the main objectives of Consumer Protection Act? Answer, importance for safety and quality, avoiding production and sale of dangerous goods, prevention of trade malpractices, supervision on quality, weights, supervision on price, compensating the consumers in case of any problem arising as a result of trade, creating awareness to the consumers through consumer education. Okay, so these are the objectives of Consumer Protection Act. These are the work to be done by the main motive of them. Okay, this was the purpose for them to start this act. So here we end with this 2-mark questions. Now let's go to a more lengthier one where you have to answer the questions in 6 sentences or points each, because it carries 3 mark. Okay, so 6 sentences will give you 3 mark, half mark each for each sentence. So let's see the question. Krishnaraja Wadiyar IV was much interested in spreading education among his people. Justify. Answer, again the key points. Okay, interested in spreading education, he abolished fees in primary schools, he helped girls education, he established Mysore University, scholarships to abroad education, and IISc in Bangalore was established. Okay, so half mark each, 6 points, you get 3 mark. Next question. State the results of Battle of Buxar. Answer. Diwani rights over Bengal was given. Shah Alam II granted for an annual fee of rupee 26 lakhs. War indemnity of 50 lakhs to be paid by Suhajuddaulah. Pension to Mir Jafar's son. Entire administration over Bengal to British. So these were the results of Battle of Buxar. Next question. Now in this question number 27, you see that there is an option given here, internal choice. The questions are, what were the aims of Pratna Samaj, or what were the demands put forward by the moderates to the British government? So any one which you know the best, you can write it. Okay, but here let us see both of the key points. So first one, for Pratna Samaj, the main aim was service to mankind is service to God, priority to spread education. The Deccan Education Society, it encouraged widow remarriage, female literacy, intercaste marriage. Interdining discouraged child marriage. It was against casteism, against idolatry and parda system. Orphanages and national schools were set up. So out of this, any 6 points, any 6 key points could be taken and written in a sentence, and you score your 3 marks. Or the second part, the second answer is development of industries in India, reduction of military expenses, improvement in educational standards, studies about poverty, try to give political education, appeals before the government, or discussion about the problems. Okay, so again, any 6 points would give you 3 marks. Next question. Next, now it's a compulsory question. Explain the role of IMF in solving the economic problems of the world. What is IMF? International Monetary Fund, right? Okay, the answer is try to solving international economic problems, promote world trade, helpful to economic stability, sound balance of payment, central bank of central banks, strives to harmonize the economic relations of advanced and poor nations. So these are again few points which you can elaborate and write it. Okay. So next question is, list out the problems faced by the unorganized sector of workers. Answer. It's not bound by any rules or regulations. Less wages, no job security, no fixed wages and allowances, no pension, harassed by entrepreneurs, no vacation allowances. Okay, so out of this, any 6 points, you can take it and elaborate again. I'm repeating the same thing so that you write the entire sentence. This is just the key points which are being given, so it's easy for you to remember. Okay, next. Next question is, soil erosion leads to many problems. Justify. Answer. Accumulation of silt in the riverbeds causing floods. Changing direction of rivers course. Storage capacity of the reservoirs get reduced. Volume of water percolating down gets reduced. Natural springs dry up. Productivity is reduced. Fertility is reduced. It harms to vegetation. Drought. Okay, so these are the problems which are led by soil erosion. So you can write this way, and again any 6 points. Next, again you see a internal choice here. Okay, so list out major parts that are found in eastern coast of India, or list out the preventive measures for earthquake. So whichever you know best, again you can attempt. So let's see the first one, major ports that are found in eastern coast. It is Tuticorin, Chennai, Visakhapatnam, Paradeep, Kolkata, Haldia. Okay, these are the major ports that you find in eastern coast of India. Next, preventive measures for earthquake. So restricting construction of multi-storied buildings, using very light materials for construction, ensure stability, providing basic amenities, medical facility, food supply, provide drinking water, temporary shelter, and basic facilities. Okay, this is how uh, you can avoid, or you can take a preventive measures for earthquakes when it is occurring. Okay, and first of all you have to try to make it uh, be friendly to the nature so that it doesn't occur, and if it occurs it should be ready with all these stuffs so that it is easy to handle the case. Okay, so these are the few points which will give you a correct answer, a good answer. Next question, what is the main role of women self-help group in rural area, or which are the main types of non-tax revenues collected by the central government? Again, let's see the role of women self-help groups. So it's organizing poor rural women, making them financially independent, avail of loans easily and engage in productive activities, mobilizing savings, repayment of loans, control exploitation of women and children, help to control child marriage, dowry caste system, help to build a clean and progressive society. Okay, again, any 6 points could be written. Now, next, what are the types of non-tax revenues collected by the government? Okay, so the points are the net profit earned by the Reserve Bank of India, the net profit generated by the Indian Railways, the revenue generated by Department of Post and Telecommunications, the revenue generated by the public sector industries, the revenue generated by the coins and mints, and various types of fees and penalties. So these are the answers. Moving to next one, again you have an option here. Mention the characteristics of an entrepreneur, or banks provide a lot of services to its consumers. Explain. So first one, characteristics of entrepreneur. It should be creativity, dynamism, team building, problem solving, risk taking, commitment, innovation, leadership, achievement motivation, goal orientation, and decision making. So again, these are just the main points, the key points. You can elaborate and define it in one sentence each so that you get proper marks for it. Okay, next question's answer is credit cards, personal loans, home and vehicle loans, mutual funds, business loans, safe deposit lockers, debit cards, trust services, signature guarantees. So here we come to an end with this main. Now we go to fifth main, where you have to answer in about 8 sentences, because this is a 4 mark and you will have 4 questions here. So the first question, the integration of Kashmir with Indian Union is unique compared to the other provinces. How? Again, the points are given, key points, okay? King Hari Singh wanted to be independent. Fearing a merger with India, Pakistan incited the tribals, decided that merging with India that had a democratic republican constitution was better than merging with which had a religious constitution. King Hari Singh requested for help from Indian government. Pakistani attempt failed. Jammu and Kashmir merged with India with certain conditions. One part of Kashmir remained with Pakistan. India complained to UNO. UNO ordered a ceasefire. Kashmir occupied by Pakistan is called Pak occupied Kashmir. For these reasons, the integration of Jammu and Kashmir is unique. Okay, so out of this, any 8 points could be written as your answer. Next, relationship between India and China has been strained in these days. Why? Answer, India was the first country to recognize Chinese Communist government. Indo-China relationship is based on Panchashil principles. Hindi Chini Bhai Bhai slogan is being heard. Constructive cooperative principles are not bringing expected results. China has annexed Tibet against Indian will. 1962 India-Pakistan War. China won the war. China's claim over Arunachal Pradesh. Maoist terrorism in the form of Naxalism in India. Our border is also not finally demarcated. No well-settled international border. We do have only line of actual control, nuclear threat, foreign trade challenges, military advancements. So these are the points, and you can elaborate your answer. So I hope this is giving you an idea of how to write and learn the answers so that you can very quickly attempt all the answers. Okay, next. Agriculture plays a very important role in Indian economy. Justify. So key points again, agriculture is the main occupation of Indians. It played an important role to develop civilization. It is the main occupation of Indians, involved in different forms, cultivating different crops, supplies the food grains, food to cattle, raw material for industries. Agricultural nurtures many industries, chemical fertilizers, pesticides, insecticides, and industries. Agriculture supports many tertiary occupations like transport, trade, and banking. It helps environmental balance. Okay, so these are the points. Next, explain the political and economic causes for the first war of Indian independence, or explain the Jallianwala Bagh massacre. So again, option is given. So let's see. Political cause. Doctrine of lapse. Many kingdoms lost their existence. Satara, Jaipur, Jhansi, Udaipur came under British control. Cancelled the title of Nawab of Tanjore and Carnatic. Nawab of Oudh and other kings were stripped. Lakhs of soldiers became unemployed. So these were political causes. Now the economic causes. Due to the industrial revolution, Indian handicrafts and cottage industries suffered heavily. Indian craftsmen became unemployed. Textile and wool industries became weak. People lost their jobs. British imposed heavy tax on Indian goods. Zamindari system exploited the farmers. Inam lands were taken back. Farmers faced many financial problems. Okay, so any 8 points. Now, second question's answer is widespread protests against Rowlatt Act. Protests turned violent, imposed military rule, banned all demonstrations. Protesters had decided to assemble at Jallianwala Bagh. They were not aware of this ban. 20,000 protesters had assembled. Peaceful demonstration was going on. General Dyer, without any warning, attacked the protesters with firearms. 379 persons died. Thousands were seriously injured. This incident is called Jallianwala Bagh tragedy. Okay, so if you remember these points, you can make the entire whole answer, a page answer for this. Okay, but this is for 4 mark. You need to write 8 points. Now we come to the last main of the paper, and that is draw an outline map of India and mark the following. You have 4 places to mark and 1 mark for your outline map drawing, okay, which gives you 5 mark. So you have to mark 82.5 degree east longitude, Kochi, Visakhapatnam, and Koina. So you have to mark the scale, the direction here, and then you can see the places which is given over here, A, B, C, and D. So this is how you finish your paper at the end. Okay. So this is your last question for you all. And with this, we come to an end with the model question paper with the answers of social science of class 10 of 2023 and 24. I hope it has given you a clear idea and an image of how the board exam paper is going to be. It will be one of something or the a relevant type of pattern will be taken and given as a question paper, and you got an idea how to remember the key points of the answers. So I hope this will be helpful for you in preparation of your exams. If you want more such videos and model question papers with the answers, do hit the like button and share it with your friends and subscribe to my channel and do comment for the more such videos. We'll be back soon with other videos. Till then, thank you.